Hi, it's Chris here, and I thought I'd show you some of the more recent developments in our steel connection full volumetric finite element analysis development and module that we're working on. We're still looking for a name. Currently it's called the BIMWERX connection modeler, but it's fully driven, and I have to say this is still a work in progress, so it's still in early development. This is a very early preview, but you can already see it's working parametrically, and it's been driven from the spreadsheet inputs there on the top left. So what you see on the screen there is I'm changing the location of the bottom right bolt there by just adjusting the values in the input workbook or spreadsheet. So all of the geometric, the 3D geometry is driven through the input workbooks, and if we change anything here, we'll see the adjustments happen in the modeling environment. So I'll just set that back to what it was. And the next part, as you can see, that beam overlaps with that plate. So we're just using the tool there that we're working on to cut by plate so that we actually can simulate that connection. This is not the most realistic connection either, I know that, but it's just for demonstration and kind of a proof of concept. So right now we're processing the geometry so we can create some preliminary information for the full automatic hex mesh routine, which is now actually currently running. Now I did speed this up a little bit. It takes approximately 8 minutes to run through this particular model, but it does an extremely good job of it, and the best of all is it's fully automated, which is quite a difficult task to achieve. So once this is all run through, it'll create the input file that we can then use to bring into solid FEA, which is our existing full volumetric finite element analysis product. This is the one you see on the screen. So once we've generated the full hex mesh model, and you can see there, that's the file we just generated, it'll import it into solid FEA. Currently, since it's still a work in progress, there are some errors coming up, but it's not about the geometry as much. It's more about the automated detection of surfaces, so we can simulate everything, not just the volumetric model, but also the interfaces, the contact elements, surfaces for loading and surfaces for end releases and all that kind of stuff. So it'll ultimately do all of that automatically for you. So you'll be able to kind of just select a node or a group of elements in GenFEA, the general finite element analysis software from us, and then send it to through the connection modeler to solid FEA using a template, basically allowing you to simulate any kind of steel connection that you can imagine, or steel concrete interface that you can imagine. But you can see the quality of the hex mesh here is really, really good, and the best thing, again, it's fully automated. We're still working on some refinement procedures for some aspects of it, but in general it's working really well. You can see there the detail quality on the bolts that it's generating, and on the plates, and on those profile members. We're achieving a really good symmetry by automatically detecting that, and it's quite exciting. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll talk to you again soon. We'll keep you posted. Cheers, bye.